breakfast this morning. That's true. Quick. DGXX. Wholly owned subsidiary used Dentistry to file a provisional utility patent application. So it's just a patent application, which doesn't do much good. Vicky, good morning. CRVO pumping. Let's see what CRVO is doing here. Come on. Maybe we can get up over 15. Woof. BHVN. Don't see any movement there. One of three beach bums. Good morning. CRVO 1272 to 1421. Sean, that's great. Good trade. ENTX receives FDA agreement on BMD as a primary endpoint for their EB613 registrational phase 3 study in postmenopausal women and osteoporosis. Learning how to talk here this morning. Kate, good morning. TGX. MJ, good morning. Everell, good morning. Kathy, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Allison, good morning. Do you know Technoblade? No, I don't know Technoblade. As you can see, we are in the RV this morning. Live streaming from northern Indiana. Boondocking up here. Marcia, good morning. Let's take a look at SMX one more time. Let's see how SMX is holding up. Looking for 350 on this one. I think it might do it. Vicki, good morning. And also, let's go check out CRVO and see how that one's holding up. Looks like it might take a run at 15 here. For those of you playing CRVO, Flavio, good morning. Looking for 15 on CRVO. Will it do it? SMX trying desperately. We want 350 on that one. Had a little press release this morning on SMX. Nothing spectacular, but it's got a really low float. So we thought that one might move, and it sure has. MCVT moving up a little bit. MCVT curling up a little bit. MCVT trying to push up after that big dump off at 7 o'clock. SMX struggling a little bit. MCVT still pushing up. For those of you playing that. All right, let's see what else we've got. STGW, $10 price target. Floyd, good morning. Did you go I-75 through Georgia? Floyd, yes, I did. East meets West. Good morning. Went through Atlanta at about 3 o'clock in the morning. So no traffic, just blew right through it on the RV. It was a good drive. Drove straight through. Yeah, I left when I did for the sole purpose of hitting Atlanta real late at night, early morning, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it worked out beautifully. All right. Let's go back and look at CRVO. Look at that. Everybody still playing that one? CRVO's been a monster here. 7:35, it decided to go when they released it, and off she went. Thank you guys for hitting the follow button and the subscribe button. I thank you very much for that. We are in the RV, as you can tell. The background's a little bit different than normal. Sitting in the RV here up in northern Indiana. James, CRVO from 11.28 to 15. Good trade. Yeah, getting caught in Atlanta is not fun in heavy traffic. Pinky, 1370 to 1505 on CRVO. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Snuffy, you got to go. STXS receives U.S. FDA clearance for Magic Sweep catheters. STXS with a new patent. We'll see if that gets any juice. All right, we'll see you later there, Snubby. You got keyboard warriors over there on YouTube this morning. Keyboard tough guys. GTI trying to move up. Little 13-cent stock. Pushing up. Push, push, push. Yep, he got the axe. He got timed out. You know, one of the things I don't like about YouTube is you can't block people. You can give them a timeout for 24 hours. But you can't block people. Not crazy about that. Because some of them need to be blocked. Yeah, I'm using Starlink. I love it. CYH announces commitments of a tender offer for 5.6% secured notes, senior secured notes. All right, that's not going to sit well. Let's take a look at GTI again. How about SMX? SMX struggling here. MCVT pulling back. CRVO pulled down off of that $15 area. ABP. 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 ABPRO Holdings moving up. David, yes, I am on the road again. Me and Willie Nelson on the road again. Up in northern Indiana at the moment. ABPRO Holdings moving up still. ABP, Alpha Bravo Papa, moving up. Graham CRVO from 1343 to 1516. Played golf with Willie before the IRS took his golf course. Well, I'll be darned. SMX, it was kind of a fluffy press release. It sounded more like a advertisement than it did something new. Kind of reading through to see if there's any substance to it at all. And I don't really see anything. STXS, again on the FDA clearance for its groundbreaking Magic Sweep catheters. That one popped up a little bit, pulled back. It's trying to push back up again. CMC. Cheetah Mobile to acquire a stake in UFactory to accelerate its robotic commercialization strategy. No volume. We don't have a release time yet, I don't believe, on CELC. CELC is another one that we've been keeping an eye on here. They halted it. They had results from a phase 3 clinical trial. They announced that they had results on a phase 3 clinical trial, and the stock was trading and it was going up. It was doing beautifully, just beautifully. And then they announced that they were going to do a conference call at 8 o'clock Eastern time, about 5 minutes from now. And then they halted it. So not real sure what that's all about, but maybe just prior to the halt or just prior to the conference call, they'll let it go again. Or maybe right after the conference call, they'll let it go again. I don't know. I don't know that we have a time. Pinky, 252 to 262 on STXS. Nicely done. The Hunting Wives. Never heard of that show before, Matt. Or Mark. The Hunting Wives. Goody good. Good morning. Joan, ABP, 25%. It's up to 40 cents. It was climbing. It was climbing pretty good. It's new on Netflix, and wow, I just watched the trailer. I'll be darned. I'll have to give that a look. The Hunting Wives. New on Netflix. We'll have to give it a look. All right, let's take a look at CELC. Keep an eye on this stock. CELC. Keep an eye on that. Let me see if I see any other press releases lurking out there. Looks like it's got about a 37 million public float, and it's 81% of that is institutional owned. So keep an eye on it. They're going to have a conference call here right at 8 o'clock. ZYME shares climb after FDA clears their investigational new drug application. But it's not moving. All right, we've got about 1 minute to go, and we'll get the 8 o'clock press releases. I don't know what's in there, but we'll find out. MCVT, let's go back and look at that one again real quick. MCVT. Trying to push up still. Might get that back up to 1250. We'll have to keep a close eye there. Keep an eye. Oh, Kiki, MCVT, 985 to 1106. Nicely done. Kiki is on a roll today. Chris, good morning. Let's keep an eye on CELC. I keep saying that, and I want you to keep an eye on that stock. Keep an eye on that stock. Looks like they just released it. It's been released. CELC. CELC. Let's make some money on that puppy. CELC. Let's make some money. It's like vape just moved up significantly. MCVT. Nothing there. LIDR, a complete physical AI solution powered by NVIDIA's Jetson Orion. Take a look at that one, maybe. LIDR might push up, but it looks like it's having some troubles. Not a significant press release. UPXI announces a $500 million equity line agreement to accelerate growth of its Solana treasury strategy. So it looks like they're looking to get a loan to get into some more Solana. All right. 8. Let me click through some of these. MAIA. MAIA. MAIA receives FDA Fast Track designation for the treatment of non-small cell lung cancer. MAIA. Let's see. M's lawsuit. Price target change. Ryan, $13.79 to $50 on CELC, and he says he's done for the year. Troy, $45.54 to $53. How's all of our TikTok friends doing on CELC? What about our YouTube friends? How you doing on CELC? Look at Vape. Vape is pushing up again. Vape doesn't want to give up at all. Vape is getting pumped. Joey, CELC, $14.50 to $47.11. Beautifully done. Kevin, $35.86 to $44. Hush. I'm so excited. Thank you. I had my biggest payoff on Selk ever. Joey, 37 to 47. Done for the week. I love it. Just remember, you got that from the Wolf Pack. I'm still clicking on press releases here. Securities fraud litigation. Class action lawsuit. MAIA, that one's still trying. IMNN. IMNN announces stock dividend boosted shareholder value. And I have this on my micro float list at 853,000 shares. Chile, 215% return on CELC. Sean, 1427 to 5119. Pinky, 33 to 45. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Yes, that was definitely an overnight setup from last Friday. And the Wolfpack was on top of it. If you'd have been in Discord, you definitely would have known about it. IMNN is not moving much. Let me get through these press releases. I've got a ton of press releases. IMNN declares a 15% stock dividend, 15 cents per share. Now I have it on my micro float list. That as long as that information is accurate, and it's so hard to tell. But Scans has it at 853,000. STKH. Stakeholder Foods receives positive written opinion from the International Searching Authority in regards to one of their patents. Oh, that's good. IMNN still pushing up. It's probably going to go underneath the radar for everybody because I'll bet nobody's paying attention to it. And I'm still clicking on press releases. CHPT is announcing a 1-for-20 reverse stock split. MTEK MTEK gets a $144,000 order from a customer in the defense industry. Not a big order. All right. Well, let me go back over here and look at CELC. Looks like CELC ran up to, what did we get here? About about 58, 57, 57.18. Nice. Now, let's go back and look at, looks like CELC is going to try to push up again. I don't know if there's going to be any play there or not, or it's already ran up pretty good. GERN, second quarter financials. Let's take a look at IMNN. IMNN, now it's 760 and climbing. IMA, July 25th. IMA put out a press release at 11 o'clock on Friday and said that they were doing a completion of a merger with Ikena Oncology and a concurrent private placement of $75 million. So that was the news there. And let's take one last look here at SMX, and let's see if that's got anything left in it. SMX. It's still hanging on pretty good. Still hanging on pretty decently. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it. Saying good morning. Joy, you're very welcome. All right, we're going to get back to our Zoom that's in progress. You guys are welcome to join us over there. All you have to do is go to wolfpackcommunity.com. That's the official website, wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live Zoom trading. And once you subscribe, all you have to do is click on live Zoom trading. A link will pop up. You click on it, and it'll take you right on into Zoom. Unless you're doing it on your cell phone. If you're doing it from your cell phone, then you will have to download the Zoom Workplace app on your phone. But if you're doing it on your laptop or your desktop, your browser will bring you right in. You don't have nothing to download. And I will be back on again at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll do after hours together and see if we can catch some press releases in after hours. Let me give you one more here. DATS granted a Canadian patent for advanced digital privacy technology. So a new patent for DATS. We'll see if that goes anywhere. There's no volume on the stock, so probably not going to do much. HYPR, AI-powered portable MIR system, demonstrates 100% sensitivity for detection in new data presented at the 2025 Alzheimer's Association International Conference. HYPR. HYPR. All right. So, with any luck, we will see you at 4 o'clock this afternoon, if you can make it. And until then, have a great day. And I will see all of you bright and early tomorrow morning if you don't make it this afternoon. So have a great day. God bless you.